Blessing Saints. My name is Laurie Larson-Caesar, and I'm Bishop of the Oregon Synod, and I want to wish you a blessed second Sunday in Lent. It's the Sunday that Mark's Gospel reminds us that the first shall be last, and the last shall be first. It's the Sunday that Mark's Gospel reminds us that as Jesus tells the disciples that their Messiah must suffer, Peter rejects that. And as Peter rejects that, as most of us would, Jesus says, "Get behind me, Satan. For this is the way. My way is not the same as the world's way." So listen carefully. The first shall be last, and the last shall be first. Mark's gospel is full of reminders. Women, the mentally ill, foreigners, seem to understand the gospel message before the disciples do. Everything that culture tells us to rank is turned on its head, and the kingdom of heaven is opened wide. The table is open for all people. And so as we enter into Lent and begin to wrestle again with this notion that what we think we know, perhaps we don't at all, I thought it might make sense to listen to a different voice. Some of you have requested that we listen to Black, Brown, or Indigenous leaders once in a while through these sermons that are coming out of the bishop's office on the fourth Sunday of most months. And thanks to Dr. Randy Woodley and his spouse Edith and the community of Salt and Light Lutheran and Leaven, we have access to Dr. Woodley, a Cherokee leader and theologian and philosopher and activist, reflecting on Christ telling Peter to get behind me if you're going to deter me from a path which involves resistance. And what does it mean for the first to be last and the last to be first? So please listen deeply to Dr. Woodley's reflections on these texts. He brings an Indigenous worldview which needs to be heard. And it's highly likely that you will not agree with everything that he says, but I have no doubt that we will all be challenged and we will all be blessed. So blessed second Sunday in Lent, good saints of Christ's body.